Guru Nation, I've been getting a lot of questions such as, "Hey Dan, I'm gonna have my second job interview or my third interview, or even my first for a coordinator, CTA, CRA, whatever the position is in clinical research." Look, I think we need to understand the big picture, the macro environment that we're in. There is a hiring shortage in the industry. There are companies, research sites, CROs, sponsors, vendors, any stakeholder you can name in this industry that have more problems that they can solve right now, because with a lot of opportunity comes a lot of problems, and we're in a year where there's a lot of opportunities, and because of that there come a lot of problems. So it doesn't really matter, like there's no way to prepare for these interviews. I can't do a mock interview with you and predict what a research site is going to ask you, because I don't know their therapeutic area. I don't know what role you're going to actually play at that clinic or at that company. So the best way to prepare is to stop thinking about what you need to say and start thinking about the problems that that company actually has. So if it's a research clinic, you can look up on their website or even on clinicaltrials.gov what kind of studies they do. Make sure that you become an expert at those therapeutic indications. Not familiar with, but an expert on those therapeutic indications. For example, if it's schizophrenia, go on Google Scholar, go on clinicaltrials.gov, read peer-reviewed articles on schizophrenia, read study results on schizophrenia, look at common assessments, look at common medications, look at CONMEDs, look at inclusion-exclusion criteria, understand these things, become a domain expert in that therapeutic area of expertise. At the same time, you have to demonstrate that you know the fundamentals of clinical research, because nobody's going to hire you if you're just a domain expert but have no experience with the fundamentals of clinical research, because within the context of clinical research, you need to be able to solve problems for those companies. So the whole point of this video is don't get stressed out with these interviews. Right now is the best time. It's better time than ever to do one of these interviews if you're an employee, because they need you. They're looking for reasons to bring you on. With that being said, they're not going to bring you on if you don't demonstrate expertise, you don't demonstrate relatable skills, transferable skills, let's say from a CRC to a CRA. You have to demonstrate those things in the interviews, and you have to demonstrate that you understand what the company is trying to achieve and your role within that context. So don't memorize scripts, don't memorize the videos I've done. Those are just the fundamentals of research. You need to understand the fundamentals, but you also need to understand a deeper level of understanding within the context of that specific company. So if it's Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, if it's breast cancer, you got to become a domain expert in those things. And so good luck. There's a lot of opportunities out there, but you got to be prepared. Memorization is not how it's going to happen. It's learning it. Deep learning. This is why the CRA and CRC academies are so good, and why we should probably charge more than we do, because we actually offer the real internship experience at the end. So you integrate the therapeutic condition with the fundamentals of clinical research. I understand if you're not in that position to do these academies, but you still have Google Scholar, you still have clinicaltrials.gov, you still have tons of YouTube videos on specific therapeutic areas, and then in clinical research, you've got tons of those fundamentals to master the fundamentals of clinical research as well. So good luck. The interviews are there, the opportunities are there. There's not enough people for these companies to hire, and there's more problems than they have the resources to solve. Good luck, take care, talk to you soon.